Hello families, today we will be doing lesson 22, session 4. We will continue comparing numbers, so please make sure that your child has their tens and one blocks, or most of this lesson they will be drawing them. We're going to start up at the example because the example has not been finished. So Jen has 48 coins. Kim has 14 coins. Who has more coins? So you can see here that they drew to show 4 tens for 48 and 8 ones to show the 4 tens and 8 ones in the number 48. Over here, they drew 1 10 for the 1 in 14 and the 4 ones for 1 in 14. Then they compared the tens and they showed that 4 tens from the 48 is greater than the 1 10 in 14. So when you look here, it says 48. This circle is almost like a blank line, 14. You either have to draw the arrow being open, like the alligator is eating the bigger number, or it is closed and it's facing the smaller number. Which way do you think that the arrow goes? If you drew your arrow like this, you are correct. 48 is greater than 14. Blank has more coins. So if you go back up to the problem and it says Jen has 48, Kim has 14. You know that 48 is greater than 14, so Jen is what you're going to write on the line here, has more coins. Moving down to number 1. Anita packs 46 books. James packs 27 books. Who packs fewer books? Remember that the word fewer means less. So over here they drew to show you 46 and they drew to show you what 27 looks like. Remember, when you're comparing numbers, you first start by comparing the tens. You can see in the number 46 that there's 4 tens, and in the number 27 there's 2 tens. So when you look over here at what they're asking, it says blank tens is less than blank tens. You can't go in the order that they have it because 4 tens is not less than 2 tens. So you have to make sure that you read this before you do it. On this line, it should say 2 tens is less than 4 tens because the 2 here is less than the 4 here. Then it says blank packs fewer books than blank. Here is where you're going to be writing the names. Don't just write them in order. You have to make sure you're putting the one who has fewer, which would be James because he has 27. So James packs fewer books than Anita. 27 blank 46. You know that 27 is less than 46, so you need to make sure when you draw your arrow that the mouth is open to the bigger number and the pointy arrow part is pointing to the smaller number. Then flip your paper over to the other side. And it says, fill in the blanks. Then write, the symbol is greater than, this symbol is less than, or equal in the circle. Equal, this is a new symbol. But we actually learned this earlier in the year. We learned that equal means when two numbers are the same. This is what we learned when we are adding. We compared equation problems to make sure that they were equal. So here it says blank tens, blank ones, blank tens, blank ones. You need to look here. This says 85. This says 85. In the number 85, how many tens and how many ones? In this number here, you have 8 tens, 5 ones. And then looking at this number here, you have 8 tens, 5 ones. When I go to compare my numbers, I always remember to compare my tens first. So there's 8 and 8. And then my ones, there's 5 and 5. If the numbers are the same, then they are equal. I bet that's what you just said. Equal is correct. You should be drawing an equal sign in that circle because when a number is the same, they are equal. Number 3, fill in the blanks. Then write less than, greater than, or equal in the circle. So here you have 7 tens, 2 ones. Over here you have 7 tens, 2 ones. Remember when you compare, first you compare the tens. This one has 7 tens. This one also has 7 tens. So now you need to look at the ones. This one has 2 ones, and this one has 2 ones. So you know that 7 tens and 2 ones here, and 7 tens and 2 ones here, those are equal. But how many do I have when I have 7 tens and 2 ones? I might have to draw that. So I'm going to draw my 7 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and my 2 ones. How many is that? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 71, 72. 7 tens and 2 ones is 72. I have 7 tens and 2 ones over here also. That's also going to be 72. When I have the same number, then my numbers are equal. I hope that's what you just said. Perfect. You should have an equal symbol in between those. When the numbers are the same, they are equal. Number 4. Here you're going to be writing less than, greater than, or equal to in the circle. So here you're comparing 23 to 27. Remember, first you're going to look at the tens place. This one has a 2 in the tens place, and this one has a 2 in the tens place. When they're equal, you have to then look at the ones place. This one has a 3, and this one has a 7. Is 3 greater than or less than 7? 3 is less than 7. Therefore, 23 is less than 27. The arrow should be pointing the other way. So the pointy part faces the less number. The open mouth part faces the number that is greater. 69 blank 64. First, look at the tens place. This one has a 6 here, and this one has a 6 here. Then you need to look at the ones. This one has a 9, and this one has a 4. 9 is greater than 4. Therefore, 69 is greater than 64. And the open mouth part is facing the number that is greater than. Looking at number 5, you're going to do the same thing. Write less than, greater than, or equal to in the circle. So first we have 74 and 74. I can see that these numbers are the same. When a number is the same, the numbers are correct, equal. I hope you said equal. The numbers are equal to each other, and you should have an equal sign in that circle. Here it says 96, 99. First you look at the tens place. This one has a 9, and that one has a 9. So then you have to look at the ones place. This one has a 6, this one has a 9. Is a 6 greater than a 9 or less than a 9? A 6 is less than 9. Therefore, 96 is less than 99, and your arrow should be facing that way. Now you're going to continue on to do a page on your own. You're going to have to count the tens and the ones and write how many tens and ones and put this correct symbol inside the circle. When you get to a problem like this, you might be confused on what number to use. You have to look down here, 70. So how many tens are in the number 70 and how many ones? Then how many tens are in the number 58 and how many ones are in the number 58? So use the number that you see for each problem to help you solve it.